Hello, hello, hello. It's funny because I'm stoned. I was about to say like good morning. It's definitely 10:54 at night. But welcome to another video. So last time we spoke, right? My bad. Trying to oh, okay. I got the lighter this time. We are lit. All right. So basically you can tell by the title of this video, we're talking about essentially the to be or not to be. That is the question. But instead, we're talking about now. That is the question. And the reason why I say this a certain way, right, is all the stuff that we do here on market structure, and understanding why or why not price does what it does. Okay. So on a basic level, all right, so far I talked about this with my Discord. Okay. The week, is it AODX or XAOD? I'll give you about 30 seconds to think about it. This blunt's not bad. I'm smoking, well, dark stout's never bad, but I was smoking some, and like I said, I have 30 packs, so I don't really know. Uh, Zaza flavor. I got dark stout. I got dark leaf packs. I'm not really hyped on dark leaf. I was at the store and I'm like, I don't really get dark leaf a lot, and I guess I'll get 10 packs to just fuck with it, but I'm not a fan of the dark leaf very much. That's just me personally. But anyway, so this is your clear A M D. It's clear as day. What's going to confuse people, right, is this right here, right there. This makes you feel like it's an X just because it was too fucking trendy. You know what I mean? So naturally, and on top of that, it takes actually some liquidity too. A little bit of trendline liquidity from the Friday here, but you don't take like the Thursday low. See what I'm saying? Now, let me grab a blanket. Jeez. It going from summer to wintertime always kills me. I'm like, you know, super skinny black dude with dreadlocks, right? So I'm always cold. But the reason why we're talking about when not to trade specifically is because if we talk so often about time and price, you have to understand what I mean by the chart does not randomly fucking reverse, bro. It doesn't. So if you tell me, hey, Jay, yo, I understand what you mean about London making a low or high this session or day, if not, it's going to be met with a New York low of the day, right? So we talk about New York low of day. We talk about London low of day. We talk about New York high day when it's bearish. London high day, it's bearish. Now, obviously, like the Sunday was the real liquidity here. But mind you, the biggest thing when you're seeing how this gets created, right? The first thing you're thinking about is, well, damn, okay, that was fucking a massive candle. right? So what you do, end of the day, people think that this is going to magically, and not to say it like that, obviously you reverse the next day. This is not just going to magically come and rebalance and trade the same amount of ticks back up, bro. It's not going to do it. If you're not in at this London move down or the optimal trade entry to go short again on that Monday, you're not going to get that to work smoothly. It's not going to work. And my whole point, right, is if you see that obviously this is a sell side day, okay, you need to be mindful of what you're actually picking as a trade plan. Are you going for a day's range? Are you scalping? Right? If you're trading the CFD and you're on NAS 100, are you swinging it? You need to figure out what the plan is. Yes, you can come in and trade this London low here and trade up towards New York, 8 o'clock. I say this all the time. If you're in at 2 to 5, and this is 5 here, if you're in at 2 to 5, maybe you did get the sell run, but you know that London makes the high or low of the session, right? So maybe you found that there was some sort of clue down here, maybe a gold back level, maybe AMD, maybe whatever confluence that you might have. When we talk about when and when not to trade, right? Do you see how this is really like the best thing for all New York style traders? Okay. The optimal trade entry is really nothing but a time based retracement. You are met with two different things it could possibly do, bro. And it's only really two. And yes, if it's bearish, sometimes you'll see London take out New York. Asia typically never survives either direction. But again, Monday profile, you need to be understanding that you're not going to be met with a lot of data that you can use how we use Monday to trade Tuesday and beyond. Yes, you can use previous weeks or data, whatever, dealing range, whatever you like to use. But my whole point, right, is if you're selling things or understanding this is a bearish day, I'm trying to be in closer to 2, 3 o'clock as I can. So this sell move would be what I'm looking for and looking at the time. First kill zone. Now we do reverse around 5 o'clock, of course. And now, if you're understanding of price here, you might not be too worried. And again, we understand order blocks and whatnot. We get that. But what I'm saying is, maybe you didn't understand this order block here. Maybe you didn't know. This is a smaller time frame one, and this right here, all this is the real liquidity. But we trade slightly into the wick of this candle here. But I'm on the hour chart, so this could very well be like a 30-minute imbalance or not imbalance, 30-minute order block or whatever. But my point is, when you're looking at something like this, New York only has two options. It's either going to take out this high and then drop down again, or London creates the high of the first kill zone. Sunday is the high of the week so far. Then when you drop down, all this is just a small retracement to not take out London and go 10 times lower. Obviously. But what I was really coming on to pop into this video for was this here. I just wanted to give you some context on the Monday as we're talking about why and why not to participate. And again, if you really need to be now if you haven't seen these videos, go back and watch the entry hack video. All right. Go back and watch the entry hack video. You'll see why and know why this is a really fire setup. Now, what I'm saying is, right, when not to fucking trade, why we don't want to trade this, I'll give you a double answer, okay? And what I'm talking about specifically, this bullshit right here, bro. Straight bullshit. And also, another thing too. So I talked about this earlier with my Discord, but see all this shit here, right? Now, the funny part is I have a lot of New York traders, I have a lot of London traders, and I have some people who have moments where they can't tell whether, you know, it's a good idea whether to trade in here still or whether you're in like the upper range of New York or you even when you get to PM, right? And it starts just blasting upward. Is this going to be worth your time or not? That's what we're talking about here. And so obviously the whole day so far is bullish, obviously, right? But mind you, we have, and I'll just give it to you like this, right? I'll show you this so I can show you how clear this was, all right, without too much shifting. Now, this is the whole day, right? Like basically where we ended up, okay? We're going to pop in 12 o'clock. All right, we're going to lock that. Now, mind you, I'm talking about this price action here. I'm also talking about this price action here. And basically, what I'm talking about is even though we are like towards the end of the London session, right? This about 7:45 right here going on 8 o'clock. Say, cool, 8 o'clock there. So what I'm saying is I talk about 8 to 11 being the next kill zone, and you want to be looking for a time to press the button. But when we're talking about opportunities, number one, first and foremost, London creates the low of the day. Now, understand this is always going to be, like I said, out slightly outside of this green section here. So this being 12 o'clock, kill zone being 2, 8 o'clock. Now we're just going to pop in 5 o'clock, right? Change some colors around. Okay. So this is kill zone. All right. Now 2 to 5 being your kill zone. You start getting a low in this area. Now, whether you use the entry hack or just a natural turtle soup, right? Intraday style. Maybe you saw liquidity somewhere. Maybe you saw a gold back level. But my whole point is when after 12 o'clock, you make that run downward. You see? So I'll use that for 12. Oh, I locked it. So basically, what I'm saying is we talk about midnight protraction a lot. If this is just a daily bullish candle and you're thinking about the open, high, low close of the candle itself, what is it going to do after midnight? It's going to open, protract lower, and start running, right? Mind you, if that's your main idea to the trade in general, that means you need to come in and avoid the fucking selling. Off the rip, bro. I don't give a fuck about go back levels at all. But what I'm saying is, I will expand the range for that later. But just for you simply looking at the candles and knowing what time it is a way bigger deal. What does a bullish candle look like? Open, low, and the body is the range expansion. The body is the range expansion. So what I'm saying is when you get to this area, no, we're not trying to fucking sell this. No, it's not going to go infinitely back down. No. This is a bullish daily candle, and you need to recognize that. Be able to identify when you're just trading a bullish candle, this is nothing but coming down here to make a daily wick. That's it. You know what a singular candle looks like. Imagine you're looking directly at this. You're looking at this one candle, and this is just represented through this whole thing, broken down by smaller candles. So right in this area, right? Open, low, the body is the range expansion, high, and then close. So what I'm saying is, this is nothing but a body. If this is going towards a certain high time frame PD array or liquidity on your daily chart or 4-hour chart or whatever, there are ways to figure out outside of the lower time frame where price needs to go. This is not for you to sell down and make no fucking money, man. Leave this shit alone. And on top of that, the time is bad. And what I'm saying is, right after 11 o'clock, all right, kill zone is done. 8 to 11 is the kill zone. You need to recognize this as a optimal trade entry, pulling back to go long. You already have a low of the day. You're not looking to trade towards that. Why trade towards that? Why? You want to try and scalp all this dumb shit? Maybe you thought it was bearish. And I understand that where, like I just said, there's not every single day where you get the same setup or situation. So maybe you thought that this was like the turtle soup because you're above London in New York during the kill zone. This might make you think, oh, maybe I should go short from above this high. Maybe this is a sell side setup, and maybe I can attack Asia lows because those are wide open. That's a logical perspective on this. I understand where you're coming from if you told me that. I get what you mean. But the only problem is if this gets invalidated by all of the confluence that I'm giving you now. And people say, oh, he only can trade with goldback levels. Oh. Try me. Goldback levels aren't even going to work for you in a way to where you like it to work without understanding structure, without understanding time and price, how every day has a function, how every session has a function, how liquidity works, how objectives are being met in the marketplace one by one. How to know you have smaller objectives versus a bigger objective. Why don't we sell this down? Because we're bullish. The daily candle is one singular bullish candle, number one. Also, why does this come down? It's giving you a start to the what? If you really wanted to trade in this area anyway, you need to avoid the 12 to 1 o'clock. We're not looking to trade that, bro. All this shit here, ignore it. And look at that. I'm going to even expand this to about 2 o'clock. Again, I talked about this earlier. Let's go 11:30 to 2 o'clock. If you really want to get active during PM session, bro, wait till that 1 to 3, bro. Wait till that 1 to 3. 1 to 2. Really 2 to 3, but we're talking silver bullet. But what I'm saying here, wait for this to be done. This is nothing but a small retracement to then go long and take out the brand new buy side liquidity that was engineered for you. You need to practice. Do not buy this up. Get out of your trade because you think this motherfucker is done just because you have a couple wicks and a couple consolidation pieces and a retracement. This is not bearish. It is a bullish daily candle. This is only responsible on the lower time frame for correcting and retracing to go higher. How I said last go. And look, watch this, watch. I keep talking about this area here, right? If you really want to trade PM, trade it right. Wait till it gives you another entry to go long. Because again, we're not selling shit for no reason. Watch. Now I want you to focus on this. All right. Look at my Wednesday. Is this not the same fucking thing as Tuesday down to a T? Is it not the same exact identical situation? Every piece of this puzzle is the same exact thing. Midnight protraction. Now you have a cleaner target, so this should be easier for you. This go. This you might confuse again for a turtle suit to go short. New York over London. You might even confuse it here too because you're over Asia. Wrong. Fucking wrong. And you get bullish PD arrays supporting your buy side theory even higher than the day before. We're not sell side. Stop trying to fucking sell it. Just because it went high don't mean it has to be matched with automatic selling, bro. It does not. Understand why it needs to go up. And we'll talk about why. But what I'm saying is, on the structure of this candle alone, it's one singular daily candle. You might get a New York AM bullish and a PM sell side. That's fine. But not when price is reaching towards a higher time frame PD array. It's not going to do it till Thursday. And the funny part is, I keep telling you, what? Stop looking at an entirely bullish fucking day and trying to sell the moment this gives you the first sell move. Or I understand you're saying, yeah, well, it's 12 o'clock, and I understand the first move is 8 to 12, and I'm done with that. So maybe I can just sell it down from there. No, 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 no. Stop trading this. Stop it. It's almost like what's that meme? He'd be like, stop it. You know what I'm talking about. That little meme, he'd be like, stop it. That's how I feel right now. I know. But the biggest thing is, I'm telling you not to be mean, right? But I'm saying this is very, very high resistance in nature. You're looking for a low resistance liquidity run. If price has a higher time frame objective that it needs to get to, it's not going to stop. Every time it goes down, dart back up. Down, dart back up. And what I'm saying is, the Wednesday in this area, you even see this on the 1 minute as a beautiful opportunity to go downward, and the amount of ticks is slightly will be justifiable to anybody who's a scalper. Well, bro, this was 300 ticks. You telling me I knew it was coming down. You telling me 300 ticks is bad? No, I'm not. What I'm telling you is you take London for somebody who's trying to get 1100. Talk to me more about that 400 ticks now, bro. Yeah, no. I don't give a fuck about this at all. I know chart is bullish. Now, big thing here, right? Thursday. I just talked about why go-back levels are not ultimate unless you know structure, function, time, price. That sounds cool. Structure, function, time, and price. Hmm. Might have did something there. Let me take a oh, gotta hit some water, light the wood real quick. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, right? We understand that Thursday is um now again, I'll give you context on this Thursday because we're talking about how bullish that we've been. Okay? Now, small recap is you're not looking to trade this shit right here. Leave this alone. If you can see it's going down, then wait for this shit to actually go into the PM session to actually really start and still actually verify if this is going to be a PM seller or a PM reversal to go long again. You get 2 days in a row of this coming down here to then go long and take out that New York AM liquidity with the PM. It's clean. It's not till you reach the real Thursday that you're met with two things. Actual Thursday reversal, right? So we actually are met with some quality buying, or my bad, quality buying, and then some quality selling. And people say, well, Jay, I thought you said Thursday reversal, and yet we're in buys today. We banked today. Chat did really, really well in buys today. But the problem is, I had to keep everybody on track and say, yo, get out of those buys or get out of those sells in here and get in buys. If you want to sell something, really wait for that PM, bro. Really wait for it. There's no point in coming in here and saying, yo, I need to rush myself just because I see the high inside of this 12 o'clock. I keep saying it. Don't trade that 12 to 1, bro. I don't give a fuck how it looks. This could be, I mean, the best setup to you. I don't care. And I'm going to show you something too. You're going to be like, well, bro, if I see this like this, you telling me I can't sell it? I know what you're going to say. And the answer is no. No. We're not trading 12 to 1. Time before price. Why would I say something like that? Oh, well, this is a sharp move, bro. I mean, dealing range high, right to the low. I get it. I know. But what I want instead, right? Watch. I want the time to be better. I want better confirmation. This might work for you once in a blue moon. Do you want something that works every now and then, or do you want something that works algorithmically or consistently? To where you could do it often, whether it's buy or sell side. And what I'm talking about is the Thursday reversal, so we understand that's coming in some way, shape, or form. We've been bullish all week. We need to be met with some sort of retracement. It doesn't have to be big. Like I said, we are still going towards a higher PD array, and it's not going to stop. You need to come and say, you know what? Maybe I do understand what PM session needs to do by itself. I understand that you come from a high right here, you pop down, it creates a small retracement, and then you go lower again, it creates a stop run. It takes a little bit of liquidity, not even this liquidity pool down here. It respects that. But what I'm saying is, I'll talk to you guys now. I always give small gems that, like, you know, on stuff that we're doing later on in the mentorship. And I mean, for anybody who's comfortable with this now, like I said, I want the fair value gap, right? So when you look at it, see how the fair value gap is obviously coming from the fair value level. This rebalance of it right here is perfect. Look at the rebalance. Although this does dip down and go right perfectly, that's cool. I'm not looking to trade 12 to 1 any day. So this is not really applicable for me personally at all. I would have to be here and wait if I feel like it's bullish or bearish or whatever. Now I understand Thursday reversal is a thing. It's a function of the Thursday. Doesn't have to be a completely sell side day. It could just mean New York up, PM session down. That's it. Or even a smaller retracement than that. But when you're looking at a dealing range, right? And I'm gonna just give you a little whatever, right? I've talked a lot on this channel about half shifts and what you can do. The half shift will leave you not missing a damn thing. But this is neither here nor there. This is me just bringing your attention back to this concept. The more that I kind of introduce it to you, and the more that we get comfortable with regular dealing ranges, whole shift highs and lows, NEQ, and how to deal with that correctly. And especially because we're going to talk more about algos slowly. But what I'm doing is, before we do more stuff on algorithms, we need to get better at market structure together. Understand when price is giving you a bullish scenario for you to actually participate from, and when you're getting a sell side visual that you need to leave the fuck alone. Literally. Straight leave that shit the fuck alone. My bad. I'm like, whew, I'm cold right now. It's like winter time where I'm at. It just got cold. Like, I mean, yesterday. It's almost like the seasons go right from like because it was hot as shit the other day. I mean, literally the other day. Like, couldn't wear a fucking sweater. Like, I'm wearing a sweater right now. Like, I couldn't even wear a sweater. But like, it's crazy how cold it is right now compared to just one day ago. The change is so abrupt, and it's like I understand it's fall, but I mean, when I tell you it was like hot, hot outside, and oh man, but let me hit the wood real quick. Now, dude, that was probably the longest I've talked without hitting the wood in one of these videos. Oh my God, needed that. So the reason why I haven't moved the screen in like a minute is because I wanted you to see the perspective of the half shift when you're doing certain objectives. And like I said, I don't need to trade 12 to 1, although the real high of the dealing range was here, right? I'm still not looking to trade that. I'm looking to trade at the right time, which is right after 1 o'clock for me. And so, whether I'm trading the hour candle by itself, OHLC style, or whether I'm trading this as a PM session kill zone, and I don't even trade PM session very often anyway. I'm a London trader and I get up and trade New York. All right. But maybe I'm feeling like I want that last one, or maybe I just really understand the narrative. I mean, it's not really a moment where I never like. It's very rare where I don't understand what price is up to, and I want you guys to feel the same way. But it took me 12 hours a day for almost 10 years to fucking be able to do that. Do not sit here and get discouraged that you can't narrate price just how I do, as quickly and as easily, and I make it seem fun. I make it seem like it's fucking ice cream. I get it. But I want you to be comfortable with the more you learn, the more you gain experience on little subtle nuances that the chart does that'll lead you into a certain idea and what I call, again, selecting and avoiding. You're selecting to wait for the right time and avoid this, although you're going for a similar trade. Notice how you go down, up, and down. And again, the half shift goes perfect. Right from this EXT level on the half shift, melts right to where? Rejection block. Right to a rejection block. It's perfect. And that rejection block leads you into where? Leads you into your next bullish move. You see? But what I'm saying is, bro, I need you to be more mindful of your entries and understanding price. Because, mind you, and I'm going to show you what I've been hinting towards the entire time. I've been talking about it all fucking week. And so, what do you think price is doing, bro? Going towards liquidity. Not only is it going towards liquidity, eventually, I'm not saying it needs to be tomorrow, not saying it needs to be even Monday or Tuesday. It's looking to fill the fucking gap. Why do you think even right now it's still a bullish candle up there? And I'm on the daily chart now. Look at this. Monday. It's really like a Monday low. Tuesday is looking like this because it closes before the 4 hour opens, and the next candle is a range expansion. So it looks like a Tuesday low. So even if it looks like a Monday, Tuesday low, it doesn't fucking matter because you're trading upwards the entire time anyway. That's why I keep saying, why are you looking for the small little retracements when the whole thing is gunning for these higher objectives? Every single day, it's inching closer towards these. It took out a previous day's high, made a doji, came down. Cool, I got that. Blast right back up throughout the day for Thursday. Small retracement, and then back up again. Because where are you headed? Thursday can be a measure of retracement. It just needs to. Same thing with Friday. A measure of retracement. Now, tomorrow we have news again, so we're going to see if the news wants to spike this first, or if we need a smaller downside objective before we go higher either tomorrow or into next week. But this is your, what? Draw of liquidity. Come watch this video back in about a week or two and see if I'm wrong. I'll talk to y'all later. That was a great video, and I always have fun with these, but there is a part 3. We have 2 months to talk on. And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for I mean, we're at like 139, 140 subs now. We're going to do something really special when we get to 500 subs. So, tell your friends, invite your mom, tell your brother. Shit, get your girlfriend into it. Or your boyfriend. Let's get the work done. It's time for trading to not be hard for you anymore. That's why I'm here. So, all right, bye.